The video will start in a few seconds, but as a reminder, remember, if you have a question, comment, or suggestion about this video, please follow the link below. Also note that you can post anonymously. Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds from 3DGameMan.com and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the BitFenix Hydra Pro and Recon Fan Controllers. First I'll look at the Hydra Pro Fan LED controller. Now this is an LED controller, but it's an LED controller for BitFenix fans, and I'll go over that in just a minute. As you can see on the box, they do have a few pictures of the product as well as some features and specifications about it, and the box is wrapped in plastic. Inside is a user's manual, 4 screws for mounting it in a 5¼ drive, and you've got styrofoam on either end, and the fan controller is in a plastic bag. First, let me go over the specifications. It's mainly comprised of steel and plastic. It measures in at 147 by 43 by 67 millimeters. It fits in a 5¼ drive. There are 5 channels, 30 watts per channel, and you can connect up to 5 LED fans, controlling the LEDs on all of those fans using a button. I'll detail that in just a minute. Also, you power this unit via a 4-pin Molex lead. Connect this into the power supply. At the front, they have this soft touch surface treatment. It is very smooth to the touch. At the front as well, there's a status LED along with 5 sliders. These are to adjust the speed of the fan or fans. And at the left is a button, and this button controls the LEDs on the fans. Now you cannot control the LEDs on just any fan. It has to be BitFenix Spectra fans. Now let's have a closer look at the unit. On either side there's a bunch of holes, and this is for mounting it in a 5¼ drive bay. These are all of the connections. You can connect up to 5 3-pin fans, and you can see that every lead is labeled. Here's the pass-through 4-pin Molex lead. This end gets connected into the power supply, and then this end is free. Also, here are the LED connections for the BitFenix Spectra fans. Now let's have a look at the BitFenix Recon Fan Controller. Now this one is a little bit more complicated and sophisticated than the Hydra Pro, so let's get right to it. You can see the same packaging really when it comes to plastic on the outside. There's also a security seal on the box itself. The box also has lots of pictures on it of the product as well as features and specifications about it. So let me open it up and let's have a closer look. They include a user's manual. To download software for this, you'll need to go to this particular address. They also include thermal tape, screws, and some other cables. The unit itself has styrofoam on either end, and it's in a plastic bag. Now let's have a closer look. They have protective plastic on the display. Let me remove that. First, let me go over the specifications. It's mainly comprised of plastic and steel. You can control up to 5 fans, 30 watts per channel. There are 5 temperature channels. They have 5 thermal probes at the back, and you can attach those to whatever you like. The temperature range is from 0 to 100 degrees Celsius. The measurement frequency every 0.1 to 0.4 seconds. The temperature alarm range is from 30 to 90 degrees Celsius, and the screen size is a large 4.7 inches. At the front, you've got this large display plus this soft touch treatment that they have. Very nice to the feel. Also, you mount this in a 5¼ drive bay. You can see the holes on either side of the unit to do that. And at the back, there are a ton of connections. Here's the USB connection. This would go into the motherboard's USB header. This is the 4-pin Molex pass-through lead. This end goes into the power supply to power the unit. You can connect up to 5 fans. These are 3-pin connectors, and you can see that all of the leads are labeled. Also here you have the 5 thermal probes, and again you just take this little piece of plastic off here at the top and use the included tape that they have to attach it to pretty much any kind of computer hardware component that you want to monitor, like, you know, your video card, your cooler, your hard drive, or whatever. Note the heat sinks that are on this fan controller. This is just to keep everything nice and cool and the fan controller operating within spec. Now this is a gorgeous display. It is bright and very easy to read. First of all, let me go through what you see here. Here's an automatic or manual setting, so you just touch the screen to change whatever you want to change. So you can change it from an automatic to a manual setting. You can increase or decrease the speed on whichever fan that you want to do that to. It will show you the temperature of whatever thermal probe. Remember, you can have up to 5 indicators here showing, you know, the speed of the fan, also the actual speed of the fan. And as you've just seen me go through the thermal probes as well as the different fans connected, you can select whichever one you want. You can turn this beeping noise off if you want to. And here is how you turn the unit on and off. To set the alarm temperature, click on temperature, and then you can just increase or decrease it and set it where you want. Now they also include desktop software. You install it and then it opens up this in your web browser, and you can do everything in here, and it is so intuitive and easy to use. You can set a different alarm temperature. You can adjust the speed of the fan manually, any of the fans. You can also change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. You can have different setups here if you want to, you know, for whatever you're doing. If you're gaming or if you're, you know, doing some other kind of application, you can just have it programmed so it's quick and easy to do. Also, it shows you the RPMs on each fan, the voltage. It's very, very nice. Now, not only can you control this from your computer system, but you can also control it from your smartphone. Overall, this is a pretty basic fan controller, but it does look great, also feels wonderful. You can control up to 5 fans, 30 watts per channel, and I love the fact that they have sliders instead of knobs. And also, if you have BitFenix Spectra fans, you can turn the LEDs on those fans on or off. Overall, this is a kick-ass product. If you're in the market for a sophisticated fan controller, this is definitely it. Overall, this is a 100% kick-ass product. Until next time, take care. I hope you enjoyed this video review, and please note that pricing for this product is available on the 3D Game Man video review page.